All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachahakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 in the hopeful elect, Shalom, Barakathum. And this is going to be a quick reaction or land back of the video the elder did earlier. All right, I want to play the first clip that he plays in his video on this one, but the video he did is very good and edifying. All right, I'm gonna play some of this because this is basically the proof. All right, that we're basically at the end. Esau is out of moves. He's gonna have to reveal himself and show what his true plans are. Now, they basically came out recently and said Dick Cheney has endorsed this woman. All right, so the whole paradigm of the left, right, red, blue, that's basically gone away now. Esau is no longer pretending, all right, that there's two different parties anymore. He's just going in one direction. And watch where this thing gets ready to go, okay? When they speak about these things, you know they're about to get desperate. But before I get that, let me get this real quick. In Sirach 22 and 24, it says, as if the vapor of smoke and of a furnace goeth before the fire, so reviling before blood, all right? This is why I say that we're at the end, okay? Because once Esau starts putting hands back on the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you already know, all right, that he's out of moves. He's out of plays to deceive you, and he's done deceiving you, and now he's about to go full Draco on you. All right, he's gonna, you know, like in Pokemon, you got the small snake Pokemon, and you got the evolved version of him. Okay, he's gonna go from Charmander to Charizard, man. All right, that's what's getting ready to happen. All right, he ain't gonna be cute and cuddly anymore, telling you about the American dream, and he's done with freedom of speech. All right, let me get the definition real quick of the word reviling. All right, it says to criticize in an abusive or angrily insulting manner. All right, so that's what happens before the violence starts. All right, and I bring this out a lot because that's how he gets down. He tells you he's gonna put hands on you before he does it. All right, that's part of his witchcraft. Okay, mark our words. This whole left, right, red, blue thing is pretty much over with. All right, and this very well might be the last election. All right, I'm pretty sure it is. All right, there's no way we got another 4 years in this place, man. All right, so taking a look at this. All right, let's play it.
Or directed at so many people. You know, I frankly think that based on this and all we've seen him do before, including attacking members of Congress, that he frankly his Twitter account should be suspended. He is irresponsible with his words in a way that could result in harm to other people. And so the privilege of using those words in that way should probably be taken from him. Should probably be taken from him. Should probably be taken from him. He has lost his privileges and it should be taken down. And the bottom line is that you can't say that you have one rule for Facebook and you have a different rule for Twitter. The same rule has to apply, which is that there has to be a responsibility that is placed on these social media sites to understand their power. They are directly speaking to millions and millions of people without any level of oversight or regulation.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
I know you wrote to Twitter and the CEO, Jack Dorsey, and asked him to take away the president's Twitter handle, his account. How is that not a violation of free speech? I mean, the president...
Keep in mind, this woman was for the president of the United States being silenced. Okay? Now, what do you think is getting ready to happen to you? All right?
Has the same rights that you have, that I have, and how would that not just be a slippery slope? Or
I've heard that argument, but here's the thing, Jake. First of all, a corporation, which is what Twitter is, it does not have it has obligations, and in this case, Twitter has terms of use policy. and their terms of use dictate who receives the privilege of speaking on that platform and who does not. And Donald Trump has clearly violated the terms of use, and there should be a consequence for that. And there should be a consequence for that. Not to mention the fact that he has used his platform, being the President of the United States, in a way that has been about inciting fear and potentially inciting harm against a witness to what might be a crime against our country and our democracy. And for that reason, I do believe that it's clear that he has violated the terms of use, and I'm asking that Twitter does what it has done in previous occasions, which is to revoke someone's privilege. Revoke someone's privilege. And you look at what.
All right, so there you have it. Okay, now some of those clips are from 2019. Okay, but this woman now is getting ready to be president of the United States, which I believe, if it were left up to the population, it'd probably be DJ in there. But I believe she's gonna get it for other reasons you can't say on YouTube. I believe she's gonna win it, and what the fallout's gonna be from that is, we'll see. But we know we know what will happen ultimately. It's just, will it happen at this time? Okay. Now pay attention to what was going on there. Basically, she's been making the case for years now that you don't have the right, even though these things are in the First Amendment. This is the thing that makes America famous, your ability to have free speech and do whatever you want and live out the American dream and have kids and be whatever you want. And, that basically the first principle of that is speech. And they're basically saying it's over with. What does that mean? They're done with this whole guise of democracy. Okay, the guise of democracy, making you think this illusion of choice. It's about to be over with. Okay, whenever Dick Cheney, okay, the most so-called red Republican right wing figure is endorsing this woman. Okay, and they're both known for being really good on war. And when I say good, I mean they really love war. All right. And Dick Cheney got about 1 million people killed over there in Iraq, man. All right. Making up stories. When those two start to openly consent to one another, you already know it's going to be against this American population here. All right. This thing is about to bust wide open, man. And Jake cannot see it because he's not paying attention. When he watches CNN, he just sees the first so-called black vice president woman. All right. He don't see missiles. He don't see plagues. He don't see it, man. Okay. This thing is getting ready to buckle, man. All right. Let me go to the point that I mentioned earlier. I didn't want to make this too long, but where I'm at 8 minutes. All right. But this is important. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. All right. That's that left right democracy, illusion of choice bullshit. All right. That American dream, be all you can be head ass niggas, man. All right. And he's going to do what? And it says, and he spake as a dragon. All right. So we're about to go from he's about to, like I said, he's going to morph like the Pokemon. You got like you got the Charmander. All right. And then he evolves into a Charizard, man. That's what's getting ready to happen. All right. It ain't going to be cute and cuddly with the illusion of choice anymore. They're done with that model. Okay. They got what they got out of you. They squeezed you Americans to the last penny. Everybody's burning up and maxing out credit cards now. All right. They're squeezing you dry. And once it becomes apparent that nobody here, and I mean, when I say nobody, I mean almost nobody here is going to make it for retirement. They're going to look at these 2 and 3 jobs they got to work and say, fuck it, man. And all hell's going to break loose. Okay. So Esau's going to snatch these comforts away from you that he's got you addicted to, TikTok and social media and Instagram. And you know what he's going to snatch it away from you, and he's going to sell it back to you, or he's going to give it back to you with a condition that you got to have that charagma. Just like a pimp will get a woman strung out on drugs, get her addicted to something. All right. And then he wants some act right out of it. What does he do? He withdraws it. All right. You see, that's what that's what's getting ready to happen to you people. Okay. So keep in mind that this woman here is about to quell all resistance against the image. As a matter of fact, I'll go back to it. All right. Let me go down to verse 15, Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. So if you buck up against this thing, they're already set up right now to just take your ass out. All right. Right now, all communication has to go through some kind of telecommunications network or the internet. All right. Most people don't have a way of communicating with each other. A lot of people can't even navigate the city they're in without Google Maps, man. All right. And if you want to participate and get back those comforts, guess what you're going to have to do? It's right here in Revelation 13 and 16. All right. We go over this all the time. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. He causeth, okay? So when y'all see a so-called politician on television, y'all think this is a choice. It's not. Esau's telling you what to do. He's not asking, okay? Democracy is a lie. All right? That's the spirit. This precept came out earlier. I mentioned it in the video earlier. Isaiah 29 and 20. Isaiah 29 and 20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. And now we're in the time where they're cut off, okay? Where they're about to get desperate, okay? As 2nd Ezra 15 said, they're going to be like madmen, sparing none, all right? And they're turning into the dragon. Why? Because they're cut off. They're out of time. They don't have time to give you the illusion of choice anymore. They don't have time to go through a voting process. All right, they're done with that model, and they're going to the overt slave model. Okay. Verse 21: that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. That's where we are. They're already demonized words, even though one of the founding principles of America, and why so many people came here and paid all these damn taxes, is so they can have freedom of what? Speech. All right. But over time, what has it been? You know, it started with asking for compassion. Then it started with guilting you. Then they went to shaming you. All right. Then it escalated to deplatforming and cancel culture. All right. Where you can get fired and things of that nature. Now you straight up just not going to be able to say it. All right. Last precept, and I'll end it. Isaiah 51. I'll start at verse 4. Hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation. All right. And how do you give ear? Listening. How do you hear the words of the Lord? The men of the Lord prophesying on the street corners, okay? On YouTube, etc. All right. It says, for a law shall proceed from me, and I will make my judgment to rest for a light of the people. All right. So the truth came back, man. Okay. Isaiah 37. All right. Good example of that. Revelation 12, 11 and 12. All right. The two witnesses that stood on their feet and great fear fell upon them that saw them. All right. So the truth is back. But look, verse 5, it says, my righteousness is near, my salvation is gone forth. All right. So we get a clue here what time it is. All right. Mine arms shall judge the people. The isles shall wait upon me, and on mine arm shall they trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens and look upon the earth beneath, for the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die like in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. So what is that talking about? All right, it's talking about the time of destruction. All right, which is repeated over and over and over again all throughout the scriptures: thermonuclear missiles, plagues. All right, mass famines, wars, insurrections, etc. All right. Main point, verse 7: Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be ye afraid of their revilings. All right. What is the definition of the word reviling again? To criticize in an abusive or angrily insulting manner. And the saddest part about this whole thing is that there's going to be niggas that call themselves Israelites that's going to be at the forefront of this. They're going to turn against you. All of these camps that are acting weird and shifty, all right, is because they took a bag. Now wait until their lives are under threat. And wait till what they say about you then. All right. So we're at the end of this thing. All right. So I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rachaha Kodash Shalom. Kwam Yasharallah.